When Calls the Heart has captured our hearts from the very first season, and no wonder it has been such a hit. With Season 10 just released on July 30th, fans have been loving every bit. It might just be everything they are looking for. While everyone was already excited and thrilled with the joy of its Season 10 release, Hallmark Channel just announced its renewal for Season 11. Double surprises, people. So adding to these happy moments, let's look at some of the top 10 best episodes of When Calls the Heart so far from all the seasons. Starting from number 10, we have episode 9 of the second season. It sets the stage for drama and introspection. Elizabeth and Jack face a life-threatening experience together and finally discover the truth about what has been keeping them apart. All of Hope Valley witnesses a shocking arrest and an unexpected proposal. More specifically in this episode, Elizabeth's thinking about her love life with Jack, who's all caught up chasing down a counterfeit crook. At the same time, there's this kinda awkward encounter between Nora and Bill in Hope Valley. At number 9, we have the first episode of Season 2. In this EP, Elizabeth and Jack are closer than ever after their first kiss, and Abigail confronts Bill about a surprising discovery that could put their romantic future on hold. Oh, and let's not forget about the mining disaster trial. Alright, so Elizabeth and Jack share this game-changing first kiss, and suddenly she's got a one-way ticket back to Hamilton. Why? Well, her mom's under the weather, and you know how that goes. But back in the town, things are heating up for a showdown against the big shot Pacific Northwest Mining Company. Basically, a classic case of the little guys versus the big shots. Coming at number 8 is episode 5 of Season 2, and guess who made a grand entrance on it? Elizabeth's back in Hope Valley, and Jack's all hyped, showing off the fresh-out-of-the-oven schoolhouse. And Clara lands herself a job at Abigail's cafe, and Rosemary's now the town's advice guru, giving tips in the local paper because she starts working as a newspaper advice columnist. Number 7 is Season 1 Episode 11, where things get tense. Mr. Gowan's flexing his muscles, making Abigail's life complicated with the whole mine disaster mess, and threatens her over this disaster's investigation. Elizabeth also crosses paths with Rosemary, who was once Jack's fiancée. Awkward, but yeah. Oh, and this is also the episode where Martin Cummins won a Leo Award for Best Supporting Performance by a Male in a Dramatic Series. Jack scores a dinner date with Elizabeth, but he's unsure about sharing his new assignment. Meanwhile, Elizabeth's sister, Julie played by Charlotte Hegiel, arrives in town and unexpectedly encounters a wounded fugitive. Coming at number 5 is episode 5 of Season 5. And it's wedding time. Jack and Elizabeth finally seal the deal and get married. But it almost gets ruined by a church fire and a crazy prisoner shuffle. On number 4 is Season 1's finale. Jack's got a decision to make: stick with Elizabeth or switch to Team Rosemary. Plus, there's some mine explosion mystery to solve. People are saying this episode is the cherry on top of Season 1. Making its place in the top 3, this episode was packed with family drama. Abigail's son, Cody, catches a nasty bug, and the doctors can't agree on what it is exactly, as they all give different diagnoses. It's in Abigail's hands to decide whom to put her trust in. Plus, Cody's situation stirs up old memories for Lee, which isn't a happy one. Coming at almost the top of the list, in this episode, Elizabeth goes back to school and reclaims her teaching position. Jack also drops a proposal bomb at her. But he's got a mission up north. This episode? It's like a roller coaster of emotions. Reviewers were totally hooked, since it was such an emotional episode. Our top pick for this list is episode 9 of Season 3. In this episode, the miners were in trouble and mudslides everywhere. But the Hope Valley heroes step up, and Jack's heroic attempt to save a child from a flood nearly costs him his life, but he manages to recover just in time for Rosemary's wedding to Lee. Were these in your top fave episodes too, or did we miss some out? Let us know in the comments below.